Hello everybody, Grips here, and once again, thanks for joining me. So this will be lesson number 3 in particle illusion, and this is just a basic start. Now before I go on, I'm going to apologize for my breathing into the microphone. My microphone guard tore this morning, and I haven't got a chance to get a new one. So I do apologize for the occasional heavy breathing into the mic, but let's carry on. So what we're doing today, well, I'm going to teach you how to do a basic effect with particle illusion. So I've got this fat ugly guy here, and he's just going to basically throw a fireball. So let's have a look at that. Here he goes. And then he just throws it away. There you go. Alright, so it's nothing fancy, and it's not perfect either, but then again, it doesn't need to be. It's a tutorial, and my job is to teach you how to do that, and you can play around to make it perfect. So first thing you need to do obviously is create your footage. Once you have done that, just go to particle illusion. Alright, double click in your layer menu and then locate your video clip, and here is mine. Now it'll tell you a bunch of stuff, and at this point just take all the default settings, so go OK and yes, OK. Alright, because at the end of the day you're not really going to use that footage in particle illusion, you just want to create the effect. Alright, so if I got my hardware acceleration off, and there's a reason for that, and I'll show you in a minute why. If I play it now, you will see that it's going to move a little bit slow. It's like I'm in slow motion. Alright, anyway. Now, first off, I don't need all that footage in the beginning, so I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to go to my timeline here, which is all in frame rates. I'm just going to click and drag to the point where I think he's going to start going for the illusion, and I would say about there. So let's say frame 194, right? So let's type in frame rate 194 in this window, and let's see how far he goes. So let's grab it again and just keep dragging it across, and I would say he pretty well stops the illusion about here. So what is this? Frame 364. Alright, so let's type in frame 364, and this is all we need to work in. Alright, so let's get back to there we go. Let's find out where we are. Here we go. Alright, so what we need to do is obviously find an emitter that we want to work with, and I'm going to work with the default emitters that came with particle illusion. Because if I use the pro emitters, some of you may not have that, and then go, oh great, so he's going to teach me something that I can't actually do. So group 1, and the first emitter you see is start trial 2, and that's the one I'm going to use. Something very basic. You can change this, but that's not what we're here for today. I'm just going to show you how you can apply this emitter to the illusion. Alright, so first thing you need to do, well, I've been using my select tool, so I'm going to have to unselect that. And I'm going to place my emitter in the hand. So there it is, it's starting now. Okay, so there's two ways you can do this. You can use your arrow keys left and right, and this goes frame by frame. So if I move my arrow key now to the right, you'll see that it starts to move. Now every time it moves, if I grab my select tool, I'll grab my emitter and adjust it accordingly. Okay. Now if I hold down this shift, my arrow key, it'll go faster as well. Alright, so as you can see, this can be time consuming, but the effect obviously is well worth it. Obviously I'm way out here. Now that is method number 1, and I'm not going to sit here the whole time and make you watch me try to line this up perfectly. So let's try something different. I'm going to delete my my emitter, and I'm going to apply something different. Let's go back to the beginning of where the effect starts. So that's frame rate 194. Again, I'm going to place the emitter in his hand, but this time what I'm going to do, and now you'll see why I turned off my hardware acceleration. I want this to run slow on purpose. I right click and I record position. Right, now for me to start, all I got to do is left click and hold, and all I need to do then is follow the movement in his hands as the video plays. So here we go, left click, and I'm going to try and do this as best as I can. I probably suck at this. I'm going to watch his eyes. It's going to come down, and it's going to do it again. Up. It's probably way off, but it doesn't matter. You get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. And then he's going to throw it away. There you go. And it stops. Now, this little window pops up, pointing smoothing. Now, what this allows you to do is tidy up, make it a little bit smoother, so you can go extreme, or you can just go gentle. And I'm just going to go a little bit gentle and press done. So now if I play, just in between the frame rate that I suggested, it might actually look good. So here we go. Not too bad. And it throws it back. And then he throws it again. It's a little bit off, but it doesn't matter. Now, if it is off, what you can do is actually adjust those keyframes. So he was a little bit off here. His eyes are up here, but the illusion or the emitter is down here. How can I change that? Well, first off, I don't need all the sparkly effects, so I'm going to turn that off. So now I can see my path, where the emitter's gone. So if I go over here, technically this is where the emitter should be, but it's here. I can move that emitter. I can basically bring it up here a bit. And that's how we can change it. All right. There we go. So a little bit off, but you can see what I mean. All you have to do is just keep moving each emitter along as it travels in the timeline. Alright, so that's just how we can apply it to our clip, and all we need to do now is save it. Now, first thing I have to do, I don't require this footage. I don't need the background, so I'm going to basically block out the background. I just want to save this emitter, and I only want to save it from keyframe 194 to 364. So I'll select save. I'll name it something. Test is fine with me. Save. Alright, so first thing to ask you is your video editor or your compressor. And I'm going to go for DV editor encoder because it's basically standard. It works well with any video editing software. Just press OK. And it's ready. It's got me here at the frame rate of 194 to 364. I don't need to save it as an alpha because I basically deleted my background, or I'm not videotaping my background. Just press OK, and it'll then render the sequence of everything you want it to do, and voila, that's all you have to do. So then launch your favorite video editing software. Okay, and I've got this here. So first thing here is the clip without the illusion. Alright, so you place that in your timeline, and then you import the clip with the emitter on it, which I have done already. So if you're using Corel Draw, I'm sure you know how to do that by now, and if you're using any other program, I'm sure you know how to do that too. Alright, so place it in your overlay track, right click. I'll actually start this from the go, so I won't lose it. We're going, hey, he's missing out a lot of steps. Now, because this is a copy of the video clip, this is a perfect fit, so go to fit screen. Instantly it'll go into its right alignment, double click, mask out the black background, and all we need to do now is obviously then time it. So, and this is where we use our timeline, so I would say about 1/22. So I'm going to drag this to about 1/22. A little bit further. Now hopefully it should be reasonably close. If not, then I'm a terrible tutor. Here we go. Up. No, it's not too bad. Throws it up. Yep. Throws it right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's that simple. And as always, thanks for watching.